trigger ranking. I want you to like, subscribe, share, definitely hit the notification bell. If you like to support the channel, cash up in the description. If you like to follow me on any other platform, everything at the top of the YouTube in my description. With that being said, let's get this show on the road. Walking out across the nighttime, city went by. Hear her voice, shake my window, sweet Susan sigh. Get me out into the nighttime. Four walls won't hold me tonight. If this town is just an apple, let me take a bite. And they say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? I say, why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why does it do me that way? Reaching out to touch a stranger. Ooh, electric eyes are everywhere. See that girl? She knows I'm watching. See that girl? She likes the way I stare. They say why? Tell them that it's human nature. Why? Oh, shit, we got the soundboard up now, so it don't even matter. We got the soundboard just popped up, so it's free terrain from here. Hold on, y'all. Let me do something. Okay. It's not letting me look for it there. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Bam. Oh, I'm not trying to hear that. Yeah, I'm not trying to hear that right though. God damn. They doing wrong on the line tonight, but I don't know what going on. What going on, Bridget?
Watch this. There's a picture.
In a city that never slows down.
Is it?
I hope none of these damn shits jam on there, cause it's gonna be.
Make myself, but I like to make myself believe the planet Earth turns slowly. It's hard to say, but I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems. Whoa, I like to make myself believe the planet it turns slowly. It's hard to say, but I'd rather stay awake when I'm asleep. 'Cause everything is never as it seems.
Bam! I'm talking about, all right, y'all, we gotta go to some videos, man. 'Cause this shit is running shit. This shit running slow tonight, Bridget. To watching a soccer game, man. Where y'all at, Bridget? Damn. All right, y'all. So we about to. Let me see. Damn, somebody said arrest him. Oh, everybody going off on this shit. The Nolan Wells shit done blowing up, bro. Again. It's like every day this shit is yeah, really bad, bro. All right, y'all. The first video we're gonna react to tonight would be Jay-Z wants to forget what he did. The truth is, we've been rocking with this channel a little bit, so y'all go check this channel out, bro. The truth is, they got some good content. Um, I like the way the videos are structured, you know what I'm saying? Really smooth and things of that nature. So let's see what they talking about. Talking about Jay-Z, but we gonna get into this Nolan Wells thing right next. Though. Hold on, y'all. Next, we finna get in there.
Serialize your own manga.
Your own manga. It's the AI power manga.
What Jay-Z said during his latest performance might suggest he's fully panicking. After years of remaining behind the scenes, he's back doing shows and interviews. Coincidentally, this came right after his name was mentioned in those really negative headlines. Headlines that started to change how many saw him. Now, the timing of this comeback seems to reveal a calculated reason behind this sudden reemergence. It appears Jay-Z is possibly doing all of this to change the narrative because he realized the fans were turning on him today.
And this could be actually true, my nigga. Like, yeah, this shit could be true, bro. Like, I don't, you know. I don't know 100%, but what I will say is that we ain't seen Jay-Z this much in 10, 20 years.
I will show exactly how Jay-Z is doing everything he can to make you forget about what he did. Recently, Jay-Z performed at Yankee Stadium for the 30th anniversary of his Reasonable Doubt album. During the middle of the performance, he did a freestyle where he addressed some of the negative things that were circulating about him. He wanted to let the world know that despite what you heard, he never sold out and he can't be controlled.
That Target, no exclusive, they only own with Apple or Monday. You shop at Amazon or you boycott. You post it on Instagram, and better boy stop it. I know Google on YouTube. You picking and choosing a politicking as usual. They need to keep the narrative, which is embarrassing. They want to have characters that bring that up Capricorn. Money to the check, I ain't even mad at you.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that shit do sound kind of sweet a little bit. Now, hold on, we gotta run that, man. We gotta run that. That shit sound a little fire. Like it might need a beat, but run that back, bro. Hold on.
The negative things that were circulating about him. He wanted to let the world know that despite what you heard, he never sold out and he can't be controlled.
That Target, no exclusive, they only own with Apple or Monday. You shop at Amazon or you boycott. You post it on Instagram, that's better boy stop it. I know Google on YouTube. You picking and choosing a politicking as usual. They need to keep the narrative, which is embarrassing. They want to have characters that bring that up Capricorn. Money to the check, I ain't even mad at you. As long as that check got the sign of I'm established, I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be mad at him. Have to build you back in the community. That's just good math for him. I'm listening to the activists, they type and I laugh at them. It's really no comparison, gotta check my stats again. I'm getting folks home to their family. Laws get passed with him.
Damn. But this nigga cutting up on the mic. Hey, but he doing, like, I ain't gonna lie, I seen KRS-One before. And that's what KRS-One be doing. He'll just start freestyling, know that cut the music off, and nigga just go.
You can like
Shit
it,
crazy.
you don't put no ass in it. Expel killer, you might not like the packaging.
He rapped, I don't listen to Twitter activists. They type and I laugh at them. I'm the one they can't control. $500 million back into the community. That's just good math for him. Sold out? Yeah, I did sell out 3 nights. I sold Yankee Stadium the hell out. I'm a Target. You ain't. This was in response to his recent Target deal to sell the 30th anniversary vinyls of his Reasonable Doubt.
That nigga said, I'm a Target, you ain't. Boy, he killed him with that shit right there, boy. Boy, that was fine. That nigga said, come on.
Oh, people were drawing comparisons between this deal and the whole situation with the NFL he had some years back. Some people feel that Jay always presented himself as doing everything for the culture, but constantly seems to sell out the culture to
But
big
see,
corporations.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like, bro, the shit gotta be getting to him because he's not gonna be rapping about it like this out in public. Like the words are getting to him. He listening to the static. His rabbit ears went up, and he hearing everything everybody's saying. That's why he just trying to demolish niggas out here.
While Jay claims he never sold out, some would say that's exactly what he did with the title deal, with the NFL deal, and now with this Target deal. People feel that this move just further confirms he's not about the culture, but only about money. And now, it seems like this is all getting to Jay-Z, as he felt the need to respond during his big 30th anniversary show. What's interesting is that Jay-Z is known...
What's up, bro? How you doing, man? You chilling? What's that, Angels? Angelo?
to ignore negative headlines about himself. He usually never responds and keeps it pushing. But recently, it appears that a lot of things have been getting to him. And you might have noticed that he has been very defensive. It seems like every one of his recent appearances was just designed so he can deflect the allegations.
Somebody said I sound like a villain. Shit, if I sound like a villain, man, hey, bro, sign me up for some Marvel movies. I could be in the next Minion movie. Hey, fuck it. I'll be in the next Toy Story movie. Just sign me up, bro. Where do I sign up to be a villain, bro?
He's made about him. I noticed this all started not long after his name was brought up in those headlines about the documents that were released, which happened not long after he was linked to the situation with his longtime associate. When he was mentioned alongside those really bad people, he likely knew something.
Yeah. So that's why I don't know. That's why he coming out and saying what he's saying at the moment. But I feel like Jay-Z shit. I don't think he should have addressed none of this shit. I think he should have just left that shit alone, sold out, did the shit with Target, all that. But he said, I'm a Target.
It has to be done to save his
You
reputation.
put the target on
Not long
his back,
after
bro.
Jay-Z was named as one of the men possibly associated with that list, he instantly did that GQ interview. During this sit-down, he claimed that he couldn't even believe people would accuse him of those things knowing his history. But realistically, his history is likely the reason why people think he could be capable of doing such things. This was the first clear indication that Jay might have been feeling the pressure. He likely saw how the internet's perception of him was starting to shift. The fact that the first question they asked him was about the headlines lets you know.
I ain't gonna lie, the chicks, they do call me Christopher Reeves. Cause I'm like Superman.
They wanted everyone who clicked to instantly hear Jay-Z shutting down the allegations. This was strategic. It didn't feel like an interview. It felt more like a PR crisis stunt.
Hey, where you
It
tapping in
designed
from
so
though? Where you
Jay-Z
coming
could deflect the
from? City,
allegations
state,
and paint
Providence,
himself as
country.
a
Where you
victim.
tapping in
He
from?
wasn't met with any resistance from the interviewer. No hard follow-up questions and absolutely no digging for the real truth. The interviewer let Jay-Z take the lead the entire time, making it feel like Jay-Z was interviewing himself. This clearly showed us he was.
But at the end of the day, bro, like you gotta remember the hype that he had, bro. He not gonna let no nigga just come in no interview and play with him. That's facts, bro. He ain't gonna let no nigga come in there and play with him. Them facts, bro. He finna fire off on him. He gonna be, hey. Oh, Texas. I'm in Atlanta, man. I'm in Atlanta, bro. I'm in Atlanta, big dog. Chilling, big dog. He said, oh, guys who said Texas. My bad, y'all.
Using the media to change the narrative, just like Academics claims he's been doing. Recently, I made a video about Ack revealing who Jay-Z's secret media puppet is. According to him, Jay bought out Charlemagne so he can secretly be his plant that defends him. Ack claims that this could possibly be the reason Charlemagne was included in Jay's Times Square casino deal.
That Charlemagne had some financial interest in this casino. So I go digging for the truth. And under Rock Nation, it reads these names. Leonard McKelvey, aka Charlemagne, not under Rock Nation banner. No! No! We got him, y'all. We got him. We got him, y'all. We got him, y'all.
Somebody said, why I keep pressing that? Shit, I guess because it's funny, I guess. I don't know. I guess it's funny, bro.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That look like somebody like, oh shit. Oh yeah, he did say that shit. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta tell my homeboy that shit.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No voice.
Under Rock Nation, Leonard McKelvey, aka says known professionally as Charlemagne the God, according to how they tried to submit this to the New York State government.
He said, Texas smoking. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I'm listening to say, huh? What? Oh, he might be trying to say fat. I don't know. But anyway, I'm coming from Texas, from Humble. You talking about California, Humble County? I
They
know about
claim
that.
that Leonard McKelvey
I got some
was a
homies. I got some homies that got some farms in Humble County out there, bro. Like some white cats. Like, yeah, they got farms out there.
part of whatever Rock Nation was going to do.
Ack also pointed to Charlotte defending Jay when his
This man blew Google up all over again. Like, this shit's crazy. The nigga blew Google up all over again. Twitter, TikTok, all that shit.
name surfaced.
I don't think
in
he
the
said
documents.
Twitter though. Hold on, we're gonna listen to it one
I
more time.
noticed this also.
I'm gonna listen to it.
$500 million back into the community. That's just good math for him. Sold out yet anniversary of his Reasonable Doubt album. During the middle of the performance, he did a freestyle where he addressed some of the negative things that were circulating about him. He wanted to let the world know that despite what you heard, he never sold out and he can't be controlled.
That Target, no exclusive, they only own with Apple War Monday. You shop at Amazon, or you boycott. You post on Instagram, that's Meta, boy, stop it. Got no Google, on YouTube. You picking and choosing a politicking as usual. They get deep for narratives, it's embarrassing. They run out of characters that bring that whole captivate. The money to the check, I ain't even mad at them. As long as that check, I'm the one that can't control.
Bruh said, I'm the one they can't control.
Y'all better be glad as him. Happy Billy back in the community. That's just good math for him. I'm listening to Twitter activists. They type and I laugh at them. It's really no comparison. Gotta check my stats again. I'm bringing folks home to their family. Laws get passed with him. You can like it or not. We don't do no ass kissing. Expel killer. You might not like the packaging.
He rapped.
You say you
listen to
might not
Twitter
like the
activists.
packaging.
They
Peace,
typing out
peace,
rap
holla at
activists.
you.
I'm the one they can't control. $500 million back into the community. That's just good math for him. Sold out? Yeah, I did sell out 3 nights. I sold Yankee Stadium the hell out. I'm about Rock Nation. And Jay-Z has always just ignored her. But now, all of a sudden, he feels the need to respond not only to Nicki Minaj, but to everyone that is talking negatively about him. It almost
Like, Nicki was roasting this nigga, but like, it's like, bro, I keep saying, bro, that boy Jigga like the Teflon Don, like, but that boy, hey, y'all can't get that boy. Like, how y'all got Diddy out here? Well, they got Diddy out here, boy. I'm talking about they got that boy.
Got him! Got him!
That's just horrible, dog.
seems like every single bar was constructed simply for Jay-Z to defend himself. His lines about Tony Busby were in response to the filing he made against him. So this is the lawyer in a freestyle and frames it like the lawyer was the villain and he was the victim. Jay then responds to Tory Lanez, who accused him of being the mastermind behind his downfall. But he claims that Tory is just a short hater and denies having anything to do with that. He responded to Nicki, who accused him of using his position to prevent her success. Every single thing he said was just him deflecting the allegations, just like the interview. The whole point of this freestyle was to change the narrative and manipulate people's perception of him. In the interview, he tries to convince you he had nothing to do with the documents or any of the allegations. Instead, he claims he was just an innocent victim of a shady money grab. Now with this recent freestyle, he wanted to convince you he never sold out to the big corporations.
I'm the one they can't control.
But most people would find that hard to believe. Jay-Z is literally the head of the Super Bowl performance.
So you're the one that they're controlling, like. Yeah, you the one they controlling, bro. The NFL is controlling you. There's certain things you can do and certain things you can't do. So.
And the way he got that gig, to many, seemed very much like selling out. What he did with Target seems like the exact same play. I believe people usually tend to respond to things sometimes because they know that there's some truth to it. Now, could that be the reason Jay-Z is responding to everyone?
That's what I was saying. I was saying I don't like in the beginning of the video. I was like, I don't think he should have said nothing. Like, you should just kept going on and you know what I'm saying. Do your thizzle, but that boy, hey, the boy got that money and he said something. So I don't know. It might be trouble, guys.
Who knows? But I will say that it is quite interesting that now, all of a sudden, he feels the need to respond to everyone. Now, there was something else that really caught my attention with the Yankee Stadium performance. At the beginning of the concert, they showed a video of Beyonce cutting Jay-Z's hair as the intro to the show. This instantly stuck out to me and reminded me of when LeBron James cut Kai Cenat's hair during the 1 million celebration stream. This was the very last thing the world saw Kai do before he
Damn. Yeah, LeBron coming in because
left and came back with a completely new persona. This haircut seems to mark his rebrand, and I believe this is exactly what Jay-Z did. Everything he has been doing seems connected to his plan to rebrand himself. He wants to change the way people see him before it's too late. So now, he's using the media to protect himself, doing freestyles to attack those criticizing him, and making himself the victim during his interviews. While
but every concert, because the Roots concert was the first freestyle. Just not Madison Square Garden. I think it's Wrigley Field, something like that. Wrigley Field. I'm tripping. I don't think it's that. It's I forget the name of the field, but it's where I mean not the Dodgers, LA. I mean New York play at. So
Jay-Z claims he's completely innocent, some can misinterpret his actions as an indication of guilt. Who knows? He could be doing all of this because there could be some truth.
like I always say this is shit I've been saying. Anybody who fuck with me on the internet, whatever, a hit dog will holler. And I feel like Jay-Z with these little freestyles with the Roots picnic and that this Yankee Stadium, I feel like he should he shouldn't have put these freestyles out. I don't think he should have did
What
it.
they're saying about him.
I think it
feels
was a
like
bad
Jay-Z
idea.
is doing everything in his power to try to make people forget about what he did. But showing up to places like the all-white party isn't doing the best to help his image. Recently, I covered Michael Rubin's all-white party where Jay-Z was spotted having a good old time. But the special guest this year raises serious questions about what message they were sending with this event. If you want to know what this year's all-white party revealed, watch this video right now. And if you want to further support the channel, consider becoming
Yeah, y'all check out The Truth Is. Yeah, they got a good channel, y'all. I don't know which one we about to go to. We about to get on this Nolan Wells thing, man. Oh, we only 31 in, so yeah, we about to get on this Nolan Wells thing. Rest in peace to Nolan Wells. Condolences to his family. This is a subject that's I think it's gonna haunt America for a long time, and I think it's gonna be something that changes the demographics and the temperature in America as far as the races go. And shit, I'm like Rodney King. I just wish we all can get along, but. Hey, we about to check out Willie D Live. New details in Nolan case reveals he was beaten. So that alone, just the headline of it is kind of like. Shit, I don't even care. I'm gonna still keep doing shit. Yeah, you talking about? Okay, so we about to do Willie D Live, and this is a update on the whole Nolan Wells situation. Something about the hands got put on him, and they did it. So let's see what they talking about right quick.
Rap music ringtones. Hip hop.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Well, what do we have here? What's done in the dark will come to light. Yeah, fam. That is new speculation that Nolan Wells made it back to land on that fateful night that he came up missing.
So if he made it back to land, he wasn't left out in the war. That was one of the biggest things we was, debating about. Like, was he left out there, in the ocean? Had to swim back, something happened, but hey, look here. They said that young man, he made it back to the island, so somebody got to answer some questions. On God.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, fam. Ben Crump, attorney Ben Crump, who has been retained by Nolan's family to try to get to the bottom of what happened, posted on his social media a photo of what appeared to be Nolan Wells. At least this is what they're saying. They're saying that guy in the circle in the middle there is Nolan Wells. That's Nolan Wells. And it is possible that his killer is inside of that pool. One of those people inside of that pool, it is possible, is his killer. Yeah. So check this out, family. This is a message that was posted on social media by, and I'm gonna try to say her name as best I can, Alicia Spencer. Bro, No didn't get into a fight at the island. It was our friend No and Wyatt did get into an altercation right after that, not even 10 minutes later, because Wyatt took his phone and Evan was trying to be hard. Nolan definitely screaming, "Give me my effing phone back, NIGGA. What's wrong? What the hell is wrong with you?" So they all calmed down. So that's when we head to Evan's house because he was throwing a pool party. So yes, No came to the party, and yes, we was drinking, but Wyatt and Evan and Morgan and Andrew was really high. And I think they was trying to get Lucy and Natalia to try some as well. But yes, they got into it again at the pool party. It didn't end until almost 1 a.m. I know Evan's mom kicked us all out once they started fighting. It was Andrew and Evan and Wyatt, and Warren was basically recording and laughing, saying, "Get him, get him." And all I could hear was No screaming, "Mom." So yes, I tried helping. Then his mom come out screaming, yelling drunk, make us leave, and was saying she was gonna call the cops on us if we didn't leave our house. But they didn't let No leave, and No by the basketball goal that was inside the pool. No was by the basketball goal that was inside the pool. He was leaning over beside it, gasping for air and spitting up blood. But now his mom I just got off the phone with her. So I guess she's talking about
what happened?
Nolan's mom. Now his mom knows. Okay, so according to this young woman, Nolan made it back to land. He went to a pool party.
Now we really finding out what's going on. That just see, this what we need right here, bro. We need shit like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn!
And this is where they took care of it. And this would explain why they was cleaning that boat. Perhaps they transported his body some kind of way with the boat, went out there and dropped the body, and then got on up out of there.
If you're a sports fan with more than one streaming app, you need to see this. This is streamlined.
hold on.
Instead
But hold on.
Up out of there.
Hold on. So I thought, see, this is what I thought would happen. I thought, first I was thinking something happened on the boat, left out there, 15 miles out. You might have been able to make it swimming. Something could have got him in the water. Then now they're saying he came back, but Willie D saying like they put him on a boat and put him out, and then I guess I don't know, but I'm just thinking like at the end of the day, I don't think they would have put him on a boat and put him out in the water, because that would have been kind of, you got to remember this 4th of July weekend, bro. This ain't just no random day on the water, bro. Like, it's a lot of people out there, bro.
Who cleans a boat in the middle of the night after you just got through having fun, you've been drinking, you're having a blast? Who cleans a pool? Who has the presence of mind to clean a pool? I mean, not a pool, but a boat. Who has the presence of mind to clean a boat after you go boating on the same night in the wee hours of the morning? They were allegedly caught cleaning the pool. Cleaning the boat.
Come on, Willie D. I fuck with you now. It ain't a pool. It's the boat.
How does that happen?
Still my dog, though.
Why does that happen? I absolutely believe this story that this young lady is telling, because why make something up that elaborate? Sounds very plausible to me. And it is consistent with that type of behavior. So, it looks like Nolan's friends did kill him after all. That's what it looks like. Looks like his friends killed him.
Damn.
Looks like his friends killed him and tried to pull a fast one on us. They pulled the old bait and switch. They're like, hold on.
Bro, they can make a movie about this shit, bro. They definitely can make, bro, a blockbuster movie off of just this right here, bro. I'm not talking about Willie D. I'm talking about this story, like, just to tell the true story about what really happened. That shit would captivate, like, millions, bro.
Let's hit him with the reverse Uno. He was out on the boat. He was boating and everything, so we could just take him back over there, drop him off, and then we'll say he took off and, we didn't see him. Last time we saw him, he was getting on another boat. We know that if he left that party, or that party was over at 1 a.m., that pool party was over at 1 a.m. We know that. Nolan's body was discovered just 24 hours later, just a little bit over 24 hours later. His body was discovered on the island.
There's some funny business in this shit, bro. Like, something ain't right, bro. Something ain't right in the motherfucker. In the milk, my nigga. It ain't, something ain't right about this whole situation, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like,
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Family, the authorities have already started helping them cover this up. Once the authorities make up their mind that they're not going to solve the case, they're not going to solve the case. It would take an
So this is going to be just, he just lost his life and that's it. Okay, just, all right. We could do that to y'all, but, you know. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a
law
real
enforcement
word right
entity,
there, boy.
for example, the FBI, to come in and investigate and get down to the bottom of it. That's not going to happen with this administration. This administration has made it very, very clear, abundantly clear, that they do not value Black life. So do not look forward to these dudes who are in office right now putting the FBI on this case and solving the case. Oh, they'll go in like they're doing something, yeah. But I'm talking about going in and resolving this case, like bringing people in, questioning. That's all they really got to do if they really want it. And I'm sure they're doing that.
See, that's the only reason I said that earlier about the whole, you know, it was 4th of July weekend. It's a lot of people around, hanging around, like somebody gonna see something, bro.
As I said, they don't like competition. They want to know who the killers are in their communities. So, and they just want to know who the killers are, just so they can know, so they can have something on the killers. Just in case they need to pull a file down the line. Yo, remember that Nolan Wells case? You know, we know what really happened, right? So you might want to cooperate with us right now in this particular case. Or you might want to just look the other way while I handle my business with your mama or your daughter or your girlfriend. You might want to look the other way and bite down on the pillow as I have my way with you.
This is the pizza man here outside with your order. Half cheese, half pepperoni.
My bad, y'all. I ain't got
pillow as I have my way with you. The cover-up has already started, fam. The cover-up started when the police came and said, I don't suspect foul play. There are too many inconsistencies. They're saying now that Nolan was jumped, beat up. They beat him up.
Damn. So they jumped him, like, and I guess in the jumping he might have lost his life. That's crazy, bro.
That's what they're saying. He was beaten. Now we ain't gonna really know what that looks like until the autopsy comes back.
Picture, yeah.
And from what I understand, there's an independent autopsy being.
So they're doing, you know, Ben Crump is on the case of this. So I know for sure they're gonna do the one that's not gonna be with the medical examiner from that county. They're gonna do one outside of that.
Conducted, financed by Colin Kaepernick's non-profit. So that's a good thing that it's independent, because you absolutely cannot trust one coroner in the state of Mississippi. I wouldn't. I absolutely wouldn't. Mississippi? Man, Mississippi is proud of being backwards. Mississippi is proud of having outlaws. They're proud of their corruption. They don't even try to hide it. There ain't no way I would count on law enforcement in Mississippi giving me justice. They do not do anything to give Black people relief, justice, fairness. Black people? Hell no. They are there to catch you.
Hey man, rest in peace Nolan Wells, bro. Like, I couldn't even imagine getting jumped by some white people like that. That's just crazy.
Give you hell and charge
allegedly.
You and make sure that you face obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. That's why if you do find a person in Mississippi who is progressive, who's getting money, who is prominent, they either one or two ways. They're either a coon Or they just a bad mother, shut your mouth. And all you Mississippians out there, you know I'm telling the truth. If you find a prominent black Mississippian, they're either going to be a straight up coon, a Sambo, or they just going to be a bad, shut your mouth. And to those out there in Mississippi who fit the latter, man, I salute you. Because I know what you, I don't really know all the way, but I can only imagine what you have to go through. From law enforcement to the courts, to the permits departments, to survey departments, to the HOAs. I know, man. I know. Because I know how they set up. I know how it's rigged. I know how it's set up. This is a cold-blooded case right here, man. Can you imagine?
This really, like, this kind of dwarfed, and I'm not trying to make any, you know what I'm saying, but it dwarfed the other cases. We'll just say that. I ain't gonna say that.
Hanging out with your friends. And then you get into a fight. Let's say one of your friends snap. You end up dead. And all the rest of them stay quiet. Everybody remains
Everybody going to jail. Everybody going to jail. But I'm going to tell you this. The first person who tell, the first motherfucker that tell, they going to get off. I'm telling you, bro. They gonna get the least amount of time. They might get probation or some shit. But I ain't lying.
He's right, you know.
Looks like Nolan was the only black at the entire party. Seemed to be the only black person in the pool. I'm gonna call a strike and a ball, fam. I ain't gonna bite my teeth. I mean, I'm not gonna bite my tongue on this. I see the basketball goal in the back right there, to the right, at the top right. But I'm not going to bite my tongue on this. You do not want to be the only black person in a group of white people. Point blank, period. All of the white people out there who are good people, who are decent people, I hate that I have to say that because I know that it strikes a nerve. You ain't got nothing to do with that. But your people, some of your people, and you know who I'm talking about, some of your people are just wicked. And because of the historical racism in this country, black people got to be careful around.
Damn. So you got to be careful.
He's right, you know.
On white people. Because there are white people who are actually absolutely fixated on harming black bodies.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
And we don't know which ones it is. So white people, y'all got to be so good. First of all, black people got to be good at picking friends. But black people got to be so good at picking friends that their friends are good at picking friends. White people, if you're going to have black friends, you got to be so good at picking. If you love that black friend for real, if you cut for that black friend for real, you got to be so good at picking your friends that your friends are good at picking friends. Because all it takes is one of them who got it on his mind, and you hanging out, y'all all hanging out, having a good time. Next thing you know, your black friend
Disappeared. That boy disappeared like they cloned Tyrone out here, man. Like, bro, this shit crazy, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Is dead. Now what you gonna do? You gonna do what all the other white folks have done throughout history? Because throughout history, white people do not tell on white people when white people kill black people.
Damn.
Yes.
Knowing the world shit going crazy, boy.
Oh my God.
Crazy.
White people kill black people.
Through the roof. Raise the roof on y'all, niggas.
Throughout history. So what is that about? When black people get killed hanging out with their white friends never tell who did it if they didn't do it themselves.
Come on
They
now,
never
dog.
tell.
Come on, man.
So this is a
You were watching a master at work.
matter of life and death. This ain't got nothing to do with trying to protect nobody's feelings. It is more important to protect these young people's lives. It's not just young people this is happening to. I think James Byrd was 49 years old when he was hanging out with his so-called white buddies having a drink. And they tied him to a pickup truck, to the back of a pickup truck, and drug him until his bones slipped out of the ropes. They drug him.
This is crazy.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
For like 2 miles. You know how diabolical you gotta be to do something like that to another human being, to anybody, even to an animal. You know how diabolical you got to be. That's what I'm saying. Some of these people, they got it in them. It's in their blood. And some of them think it's their birthright to harm black bodies, because they think they missed out on slavery. They think they missed out on something. So they want to be able to kill and harm black bodies with impunity.
Damn. But hey, he going hard tonight, boy. He going hard tonight. Shit. I'm talking about he got there tonight, boy.
Like that great
Y'all check out Willie D Live, man.
Pat is dead. And some of their great grandmammies did. The mother who was over the.
But if that blood is in you, and you know what I'm saying, like I know, like you can't just go on family history, but sometimes that stuff it carries down generations. You know what I'm saying? So it does happen. Like, you know, some people could have been in that type of environment and was like, I don't agree with this as they got older. But, you know, with this right here, shit, what can you say?
That party.
All of them young.
House that was. Where was she when Nolan was getting beat up and screaming for his mother? Where was she? Where were the other adults?
So he was screaming for his mother. That's crazy, bro. While he was getting beat up. That's
Look at how
sad.
many
That's so
people-
sad, man.
or in that pool? Was all of them there at that time?
Everybody might have had a part in this shit. Everybody in this picture. But I'm gonna tell you though, the first person that say something and tell, if they had something to do with it, they're gonna be the one that get the best deal. Cause everybody else, y'all going to jail for a long time, bro.
It was 1 a.m., it was still early. I suspect that at least most of them were still there. Not one came forward and said, this is what I saw. Besides, what is it, Alicia? I think it's Alicia. Not one person came forward besides her. Look at all these people. 4, 8, 12, 16. What is that? 18, 20, at least
20 people could have had something to do with this. But 1 out of 19, they finna get off. One of them gonna get off because they gonna tell everything.
That's 20-something people in that pool.
You want to publish your book?
And you gotta think, if 20-something people beating on one man, bro, you can't. You're not gonna make it.
2026, you need to hear this. There are only 4 real ways on how to publish a book, and most authors choose without fully understanding the difference. So if you've written a book or you're planning to,
This is why, man, you got to be extremely careful with the company you keep. You cannot take for granted that these people ain't got it on their mind. You cannot take that for granted. You got to give yourself a fighting chance if something did go down. You notice that when these type of things
He's right to know.
happen, it's usually happened to one black person. Anytime these things happen, and there's a group of people together, and there's one black person, and somebody ends up dead, it's always the black person, and it's always a suicide or an accident. It's never murder. And the white friends never tell on each other. Never. That's too big of a risk for me, man. Hey, I'll see y'all at the concert, man. Who gonna be there? You have a party at your house? Oh yeah, who gonna be there? I need to know. Nolan's so relaxed, he thinking he's amongst friends. He's just having a good old time. He thinks he's among friends. I hate to tell y'all youngsters that we are not in a post-racial society. I hate to tell you. No matter how well you was raised and how nice the neighborhood was.
Post-racial, like that's a good you know, view on what this is.
As you was raised, how nice some people were. We're not in a post-racial society. This is America. This is racist. This is racism at its greatest, or worse, depending on how you look at it. Law enforcement thrives on racism. The courts thrive on racism. The schools thrive on racism. Every major institution in this country thrives on racism. Even when you're trying to just kick it and be cool, trying to just have a good time.
Just chill out.
Go to an award ceremony. Thrives on racism. Every major award, every major award out there, every major award ceremony out there thrives on racism. R.I.P. Nolan Wells. May he get just.
Damn, we gonna go back, bro. Let's see what we got going on. Chill got something going on. We about to post something, but damn.
I asked my husband. His confidence hits different with the Rouge.
Hey, y'all, we about to react to the Trap More Ross channel, oriented by Trap Love Ross.
Ready. It dissolves under his tongue, works in 15 minutes on average, and can last for up to 36 hours. Rouget Ready is the first ED formula with apomorphine, which helps fire up.
ED.
Folks, this YoungBoy Future beef is about to get deadly. I'm not going to lie to you. Some of the biggest shooters from Atlanta are now picking sides between Future's Taliban gang and YoungBoy's Never Broke Again.
I don't know, dog. I don't know how I feel about this. You know, I mess with Trap, but I do want to hear what the hell going on.
The Slime's the big 4K tray, and there's a lot of things that have been going around, and there's a lot of details that have been overlooked. So in this video, I'm going to break down to you the exact reason why YoungBoy hates Future, the reason that's been overlooked, the very diabolical things that Future has done to this YoungBoy and his dead friends, and basically why some of the biggest killers in Atlanta are actually more loyal to YoungBoy than they actually are to Future. And I'm serious. All this talk about boxing, they're all going to have a fight. I don't think anyone realizes just how deadly and serious this beef is. Some of the biggest killers in Atlanta are like low-key affiliated with both Future and YoungBoy, and this is about to get ugly, and they're all responding, and a lot of people have missed it. So Future and YoungBoy have been having a very low-key beef that not many people have known about for a good few years now. One of the first early signs that there was a beef going on was when YoungBoy popped out in 2022 and he dissed Future, saying that when he signed his deal with Motown for $60 million, Future basically copycatted and got jealous and sold his entire music catalog for $75 million. This was the...
I never knew that. I remember when Future sold his catalog, but I didn't know that the YoungBoy shit with that label.
First public sign, but I'm going to tell you privately why they hate each other.
And Joe Smo say, these bitch ass niggas heard I got that bag. Hey, these bitch ass niggas heard I got that bag. I had these bitch ass niggas go sell their whole catalog to catch up. Man, fuck you.
He's talking about Future. That went over your heads, didn't it? That went over your heads years ago, right? So people saying, bro, I made his whole catalog on one tour, right? I guarantee why be waiting on Doe to get out so they can go on tour, and they really going to be thugged out, all right? Look, I'm going to tell you in a minute, this is insanity, okay? It's not just that, all right? Young Thug, no, definitely not Young Thug. YoungBoy, you know, he rubbed it in Atlanta's face. He dissed the entire city when he went on tour. He did his show in Atlanta. It was a very, very big deal, okay? And it was very disrespectful. Now, a lot of people don't know exactly why YoungBoy hates Future. Well, the reason for that is obviously Lil Durk. The reason for that is because Lil Durk, he's currently, if you've been living underneath a rock, I don't even need to show you the clip, all right? But Lil Durk had a beef with YoungBoy because King Von got killed by Quando Rondo. Just a very, very brief cliff notes in case you've been living under a crack rock for 6 years at this point, okay? YoungBoy has a beef with King Von. King Von and YoungBoy, they're jealous. They both got 7 bodies. King Von thinks he's the biggest killer. He thinks YoungBoy is a capper. YoungBoy really got 7 bodies, but, you know, he dropping bags on people rather than shooting people in the streets like King Von. They end up having this very jealous, bickering back and forth. There's a rumor that they were messing with a few of the same women. There's also a rumor that King Von had actually got finessed by a YoungBoy fan page pretending to be YoungBoy and basically played him like he was going to give him a feature, and King Von was very embarrassed. Whatever the reason, King Von started making a mockery of YoungBoy. He did a video where he said, "You got cap in your raps," and then, I'm saying all this from memory, by the way, but like, he ended up flying out YoungBoy's baby mama Jania, embarrassing YoungBoy. YoungBoy said, "All right, it's on, it's real beef now." You know, they went back and forth. There was rumors King Von was trying to catch anyone to do with YoungBoy. He ends up...
running into Quando Rondo, who is YoungBoy's artist in Savannah, Georgia. But just because King Von has 7 bodies, he didn't account for the fact, okay, that they continued making guns after they made his. And he basically started beating up Quando Rondo. Quando Rondo's my right-hand man, Lil Tim, who is the King Von of Savannah, Georgia, popped out, shot King Von dead. And then from there, King Von's homeboy, Lil Durk, because he was so salty about the situation that King Von himself had started by being dumb, he basically decided, I'm going to go on a mission to kill Quando Rondo. Allegedly, stalked Quando Rondo all over America, tried to kill him in Waycross, Georgia, tried to get the drop on him all other types of places. In 2022, this is like an examination right now. In 2022, in August of 2022, August the 19th, 2022, Lil Durk and his crew of OTF members, allegedly, they get a private jet out to Los Angeles, some of them flying on regular commercial flights, and basically they get the drop on Quando Rondo. They dispatch a hit squad to go and kill Quando Rondo. They fuck it up. They kill Quando Rondo's cousin Lil Tab, who had nothing to do with the beef, but he is a Crip from Savannah, Georgia, and he essentially was making fun of Lil Durk in the whole beef after King Von got killed. But essentially, Lil Durk fucked up and ended up killing one of Quando Rondo's friends, or it was his cousin. And it was all because of the beef with YoungBoy. It all started because of YoungBoy and King Von being insecure about YoungBoy's bodies. Now, here's the crazy, crazy thing about that. After Lil Durk allegedly organizes the murder of Quando Rondo that goes left and kills his cousin Lil Pab, he says, you know what that'll do? We're going to jump on song after song and snitch on ourselves. We're going to do song after song, album after album.
Hey, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm going to come back. I got to give me something to eat. I'll be back. Hey, man, y'all kicking me in the comment, cast, like, subscribe, share, hit notifications.